singing, magic's in the air, we're all beginning. A day of fun, a Disney dream. Gather around, it's a perfect scene. Coffee talking Disney friends are near. Laughter fills the air, no need for fear. Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug, we're happy as can be. Sipping on our brews under the trees. Mickey's laugh, Minnie smile. A world of wonder for a little while. Sharing stories, old and new. Donald and Daisy are forever true. Coffee talking Disney friends are near. Laughter fills the air, no need for fear. Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug, we're happy as can be. Sipping on our brews under the trees. Doug the wacky host is here today, joining in the fun in a very special way. With a wink and a nod, he spreads the cheer. A magical moment will always hold dear. Coffee talking Disney friends are near. Laughter fills the air, no need for fear. Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug, we're happy as can be. Sipping on our brews under the trees. Sipping on our brews under the trees.
Hi, my name's Richard. This is Disney Magic and Mayhem, and you're watching Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug.
Hey everybody, it's Pete, and I'm with Donald Duck here in Pop Century, and you're watching Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug. There's nothing better. Grab your cheese balls. See you, Donald. We love you. Bye.
Get your cheese balls.
Do you have cheese balls?
I do.
All right.
I do. I'm gonna have to order another
Batch.
bucket.
Bucket.
I guess that's what that's called. Bucket.
Yeah, bucket.
Jennifer Caruso's here. Oh, speaking of Jennifer Caruso, there you go.
Hello everyone, this is Jennifer Caruso and Ron from Nassau, Bahamas. You're watching the Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug show. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you know when Doug goes live.
Thanks, Ron. Ron's standing there like he's her security.
I know. He's like Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard.
Plymouth Rock, good morning. Le Mans Gray, good morning. Debbie Burnfield, hello, my dear. Julia, good morning, Julia. I Heart Disney, good morning. Plymouth Rock, good morning. Cruising Theme Park, good morning. Mike Beachman, what's up, buddy? Gloria Thibodeau, good morning. Jeff Condon, what's up, Jeff?
Yes. Front parking spot. I get princess parking.
Princess parking for Steve.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's very fitting.
Yep. Mr. Fulton, good morning, sir.
Oh, water aerobics going on across the street at the public pool.
Seriously.
Keep running, fatties.
He's like, oh, Mommy's
Oh my
here.
goodness, Dakota's awake.
Dakota's awake.
Dakota's. Oh, someone tell Dakota it's still AM.
What?
Someone tell Dakota it's still AM.
Yeah, it's AM.
It's AM, not
It's
PM.
not. It's not 2 p.m. yet.
You're lucky you're in my world.
Hello, my niche.
How you want?
Uncle Steve says hello, my niche.
Hey.
Even Turkey Lakester, good morning. Real Brits of Florida, good morning. Jennifer Caruso, hello, my dear.
He's like,
Oh my
"Can I
goodness,
help
it's
you?"
Yeah.
Joey's world.
Mommy's here.
Lisa,
All right, so Douglas,
Lisa,
good morning, everyone. I shall return. I have to go in and get blood drawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, I don't know if they'll allow you to.
No.
Stream.
So Doug, here's the poll for today. We got a poll. Will Steve's numbers be better after the holidays back in January, or now after the cruise and summer is starting to hit in Florida?
No.
So that's got to be the poll, and then I'll have results next Monday.
Okay.
All right. I'll be back after the bloodsuckers.
Okay.
Bye.
Be careful. Uncle Steve. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, folks, this is what I deal with. All right, he wanted a poll. Yeah, that's not spelled right. I think it's spelled right now. Oh, don't want to do that.
Hi.
There you go.
You
So will
want your mama
Steve's
now,
blood
huh?
work be better from his Christmas blood work or spring break? So that's the question. Let me continue to welcome people in. It's Joey's World.
Wave your paw.
It's Joey's World sent me a beautiful message this morning.
Oh, you're gonna have to show me.
It really lifted me up today.
Cooper's
Dina
waving
Turkey
his paw.
Leggster, welcome in.
They can't see him, but he's waving his paw. There he is. See? He's waving his paw. Hi, everybody. Since everybody
Oh
loves you,
goodness me,
he's like,
Dakota's here.
He's like, put my paw down.
No, we're not putting your paw down. You have to wave at everybody.
Still scrolling,
All your
folks.
fans.
You guys are chatty
Julia's
today.
in here.
He's like,
I love it. Jason Ghost Host, good morning, sir.
I know.
Welcome in.
Say he already was up and eating his
Cakes,
breakfast.
what's
Oh,
up, Pat?
Here we come, Daddy.
Ah, Baba. Oh,
He's like, Daddy, Mommy's here today.
I know. Yeah, she's taking your spot.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, your phone.
Your phone. That's okay. He's in between me and Daddy, huh? Yeah. He's a mama's boy.
Vicky, good morning. Theo, good morning, Theo. Mother Coconuts, good morning. Thank you for your kind comment, Mother Coconut. Everybody, everybody's been wonderful. Herschel and Margie, thank you, Margie. The Thibodeaus are here. Mr. Fulton's here.
Hi.
Holy cow. Ellie. Hello, Ellie. Welcome in.
Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. You gotta say hi to all your fans.
I don't know if you'd want kisses.
Why?
He was in the garbage in the bathroom last night.
Really? Why didn't you tell me that? He gave me a kiss already.
That's all right. Hey, Gina's okay. Gina's okay. Yeah, I know.
Thank you, everyone, so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Fulton, thank you.
He
Let's see. Man, it's taking me.
I've got
This is like
too.
Tina Marie going
Yeah,
through the
you're
chat.
taking forever.
Keith Winter, good morning, sir. There's Tina Marie. Oops.
There she is. Hi,
Oops.
beautiful.
Kelsey Elizabeth, there she is.
There's
Kelsey
Kelsey.
Elizabeth, the boss.
Huh?
He's gonna get a call later.
From Tina?
Oh
I
yeah.
think?
Yeah. Tina said I look great in a muscle shirt.
You do look great in a muscle shirt, honey.
So
I agree.
I had the guns out showing last night, Dakota.
His muscle shirt is the white shirt that he wears all the time.
Showing off my muscles. Mark, welcome in, Mark. Thanks for being here. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm still going.
Yeah. Mama's boy. Yeah.
Hey, I reached the end.
He's so handsome.
Yeah, Jennifer Caruso and Kelsey are meeting for lunch today. They're going to that restaurant that Pete always wants to go to, where women take their clothes off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget the name of it, but that's where they're meeting for lunch today. So.
Did you just say that on stream? She wants
No,
to know.
I said, should you have said that?
Oh, should you have said that on
Well,
stream?
yeah, I don't have my mom to call here anymore and say,
I c-
Jennifer Caruso, I raised them better. Nanny Pooh Bear.
I told her I'd
Good
take
morning.
care of you,
Thank
so
you.
I guess I got to do that job.
No, you're not doing that
Why?
because you can't take the place of that one.
Well, I wouldn't take.
I'm still. I've gone through. Oh my goodness. I've gone through probably 20 of my old coffee talks to try to find that.
Fake news. Jennifer said.
I don't know what she thinks fake is about it. Good morning, Karen. Welcome in. But first off, I want to thank everybody for the support, the kind words. It was rough yesterday. It was rough Friday or Wednesday night. It was rough yesterday. I'm doing well. I'm at peace. I was there at the end, and I was actually holding Mom's hand and talking to her as she went.
I was actually on the other side.
She was on the other side.
Yeah.
My nephew Zeb was sitting next to me, and I looked at him and I said, "She's gone." And he just put his arm around me, and you know, I can't say enough for her hospice nurse Patsy.
Oh, she's amazing. You know, she was there, and then she had to leave and go to another client's house. And she said, just let me know.
Good morning, Dave. Thank you, buddy.
When things progress and how things are going. And Dawn, at one point, Mom had stopped breathing, and Dawn had kind of freaked out like we all do, and said, she's gone, call Patsy. So I immediately picked up the phone, called Patsy. She turned around and came back.
I was home cutting grass.
Doug was here.
And she called me and she says, "You need to get back here now."
Yeah.
And I flew back, and I guess what had happened is, you know, she did stop and her heart stopped, but she took a big gasp, and I guess it started everything again. So, but when
Patsy stayed with us the whole time.
She stayed till the end.
Yeah, she stayed till the end.
And when Mom went, I had my hand on her wrist and feeling for her heartbeat, and I could feel it. It was very faint and very fluttery. You know, it wasn't her heart rate all day yesterday was in the 170s.
170s, yeah.
Only because her heart was working so hard to compensate for everything. And I didn't feel the pulse anymore. And all at once, she took one last gasp and let it out. And, you know, and I said to Patsy, I said, "She's gone." And she said, "Okay, we're just going to sit here and wait," you know, because we didn't know.
And that's what happens. I mean, it could be a few minutes and then take another breath.
It was,
you know, so.
It was hard, but it was a beautiful moment.
It was.
Because I knew the second that she left, she was walking with God and Jesus and my dad, and you know, and it's very comforting to know that you know, she can walk again, she can talk again, because she hadn't spoken since Wednesday night when she spoke to me, and then right after me, she asked where my brother-in-law was, and then that was it. She didn't speak anymore. So I think everybody's holding up good. I would ask for prayers for my sister.
Yeah.
She is having a really hard time with it because she was the one taking care of Mom the last 2 months, like constantly, all the time. Yeah, make sure you vote in the poll, everybody. But I want to thank Pete McDevitt. I was sitting here last night, and Belinda was sleeping because it was just, we didn't get much sleep the last 2 days. Dakota was sleeping.
No, I was still awake. I was just in my room.
Oh. And I was sitting here about 8:30 last night. What the heck am I going to do tonight? This is, and all of a sudden Pete put a thumbnail up to go live, and I messaged him. I said, thank you. I says, I think I really need this tonight. And he says, Doug, why don't you come on with me? He says, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. And I'll tell you, if I could only express how much that meant to me, just hanging out with Pete, Steve calling in when he did, talking about it. It was amazing. And by the end of the night, I went to bed very peacefully and soundly. I mean, I didn't toss, I didn't turn.
Nanny Pooh Bear, faith is very, very important to all of us. Faith
Yes.
is number one. And Mom was the same way. Her faith was number one priority for her. And she was okay.
Yeah, she was excited.
She knew where she was going. And
she told me about a week ago, probably 2 weeks ago, after she signed all the papers, she did not want any more medical help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jeff, I know. Yep. Yep, it is. It is a great community.
It really is. All the support we've gotten has been absolutely amazing, and we couldn't thank all of you enough.
Yep. But me and her talked, and she had told me that she didn't want any more treatment. She didn't want any more anything, and that she was excited that, one, she would be walking with Jesus, and two, that she can't wait to see my dad again. And we talked about that a couple weeks ago. We talked, and I look back on some of the conversations that we've had in the last 2 weeks, and it was all leading up to yesterday. She was, without me knowing, she was preparing me. She knew. And but she didn't want to tell you,
Yeah.
And even Wednesday night, the whole family was in her little living room with her. It was probably about 15, 20 of us.
I think we counted 19.
And in the midst of one of her waking up, she looked around. She says, "What the heck are you all doing here?"
She goes, "You guys having a party?"
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You having a party? Yeah, we're having a party. And she says, "Well, I'm not going anywhere, so you might as well just relax." And, some of the things she was saying, it was so funny. And that's where I get it from. She would just have these one-liners that, she, later on in the night, she wanted me to video call Steve, so I did. And Steve was talking to her, and all at once he started to cry. He was in Epcot for Moonlight Magic, and she looked at him and she says, "Oh, buck up."
That had us all laughing.
And my mom, one of the strongest women I've ever known, to go through life, what she went through, to raise 3 kids on her own after my dad passed, to take care of my dad. She was taking care of my dad and working when he was sick. And buck up, I mean, I busted out laughing. And she did admit I was her favorite. She did admit that. So, I talked about that last night on Pete's stream, that, my brother was her favorite because he was her first. Mm-hmm. My sister's her favorite because she would always tell you this. My sister's her favorite because she was her only girl. Mm-hmm. And I was the favorite because I was the baby. And then she would always look at me and wink. So that's been a joke for, oh my goodness,
Years.
that I'm the favorite, and Mom and Dad took me to Disney
I'm the favorite mom.
alone.
I'm the favorite mom doesn't admit
You know, my
Mhm.
brother and sister stayed here, and they took me to Disney by myself when I was probably eight or nine, and you know, ever since then, oh, Doug's a favorite.
Mhm.
I can't help
Julia,
it.
sweetheart, I know, and it doesn't seem like it's been 8 years for
Wow.
for your gram. So those of you who don't know, Julia is actually my second cousin. Her mom is my first cousin. So her grandma is actually my aunt, and my mom's sister. So she died 8 years ago, and she was a wonderful woman as well. And you know, it's hard to lose these wonderful women in our lives, but you know, they've raised such amazing people, and if it wasn't for those
Thank you, Izzy.
people, those women in our lives, we wouldn't be here today.
Yep.
And I said that to Mom yesterday,
Yep.
and the day before, that she raised 3 amazing children and by herself, and that's why she held on so tightly.
Yep.
Is her heart was so strong.
Oh my goodness, that we couldn't. Even Patsy could
Yeah.
not believe her heart was beating 170. The rate was 170 for over 12 hours, and we couldn't believe that
Mhm.
it was continuing just to boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
for that long. And you know, I whispered something in her ear probably about a minute or two before she went, and I think that,
Love you too, Tina.
you
Honey.
know, I
Have a
think
good
that
day.
kind of clarified.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
being
Tina.
here.
I'll talk to
We
you
love
later,
you.
Tina. I'm not going to share. I don't know if I even said it on Pete's Stream last night what I said to her, but that was, you
That's
know,
between you and Mom.
yep.
Yeah.
And but
You know, she was, you know, she had a heart of gold. She loved, if you knew her, she loved you,
yep.
and she showed it. But she also had um a wall up because she had to protect herself. She had to protect her family because she was the sole provider for her kids.
Yep.
Since Dad passed away when Doug was 11. And she was just an amazing woman, and just seeing her fight Dawn, our sister, she just couldn't believe at how she was holding on, because she saw Angie, Steve's wife, pass away very peacefully. She was with her when she passed. And then Dawn's father-in-law
Sorry.
passed away last summer, and he passed so peacefully. And Mom passed peacefully too, but Mom kept holding on.
Yeah.
And Dawn was by her side and would not let go.
Spring break's ahead in the poll.
Dawn would not let go because that was her mom. She, you know, she took care of her.
Yep.
And she would not let go. And finally, Dawn walked to go to the restroom, and then she said, maybe if I walk away, maybe that'll help calm her heart down. And Dawn walked in to get a bite to eat, and Mom's heart started to calm down. And then Dawn had been up all night with Mom, didn't leave her side. So she hadn't got enough sleep, and her head was just doing wacky things. So she went to lay down right there on the couch.
Talking a bit weirdly, like when we were at the table and we were talking.
I'm sure she was, honey. She was exhausted mentally and
very
physically.
sleep deprived. And
yeah. So once Dawn did that, Mom's heart, that's when it really calmed down.
Am I in your way?
Yeah, you're in his way, honey.
It's my seat.
He's with his mommy now. But that's, like I said, that's when she started to calm down, and Dawn knew it. She said, I think I just...
Not too much detail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my mom will always be my hero.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
So
all right. But thank you all for everything, kind words. On other news,
yeah.
my laptop is fixed and
Yes,
should be
it
back
is.
today.
Yay.
So my good laptop. I couldn't believe it. I shipped it Wednesday.
Yeah.
I got a message yesterday that they received it and were working on fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then later in the afternoon, I got another message that says your package is on the way back to you. I'm like,
that's amazing.
there's probably some stupid little setting in there that I couldn't find. I did everything. I even reset the whole computer, did a full power wash, and it still wouldn't work. So maybe they, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe they just detach this and put a whole new.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh,
that
I'd
would
love
be
that.
great.
That'd be, yeah. Oh, goodness me. Okay, let's
Oh, okay.
let's get into a little bit of news. What do you say?
Sure.
Dakota's alarm's going off. I'm off the deep end. Oh my goodness, I hear it all the time. Drives me insane. Yeah. Rude. Magic Kingdom Main Street Emporium expands checkout capacity with new register area. So they have redone the Emporium with checkout areas. It's no longer a huge counter. It's just these little kiosks, it looks like.
Wow.
CJL, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So that looks nice. You wind through this little thing, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it helps with the lines. I actually have done the mobile checkout.
Yeah, you have.
And let me tell you, if you've ever done it and you know how to do it, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I've done it at the Emporium. I've done it at World of Disney in Springs. And you don't even have to wait in a line. You just do it. Go over to the kiosk, and you show them your QR code or whatever you get, and they bag it for you and head right out. Good morning, Mike Wazowski.
I think we did it one time.
Salt Wife, good morning. Thank you so much. But yeah, so hopefully that works out. The Disney Grand Floridian, the birdcage is gone. It is completely gone now.
So different.
Well, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're putting that bar in, but I think the bar is gonna look like a bird cage. So I think the top of it's gonna look like a bird cage. Because I think they wanted to keep that.
Yeah, because that's the iconic.
Yes, I Heart Disney is very convenient, especially when you only have one item.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie, good morning, Anne-Marie. Thank you for doing here. Benny Rodriguez, good morning.
Good morning, friends.
At Connections, yes. Also at Connections, they do it. It is very good. Yep. So the birdcage is gone. We will see how things progress. Volcom Shutters at Disney Springs store is closed. So the bankruptcy and clearance sales, it is officially shut at the doors. It is no more. I don't even know what was in there.
Yeah, I didn't.
Jennifer Caruso will know what was in there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not petting you. He's pawing at me because I wasn't petting him.
I can show you this dog. This is just unbelievable. Oh.
Why? Him?
Hold on, Steve. Look at this dog. Well,
he's like, what?
He's wedged in between us on his back, and she's rubbing his belly.
What a life, right?
Unbelievable.
Does have the life.
Cooper
does have the one.
He
Yes,
does.
He does.
So, Steve, the poll is up,
I know.
and they are thinking your blood work is going to be better for spring break.
Wow. Okay.
Better agrees.
Well, they
I agree with that because you've been on your medication longer now.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the 12 cheeseburgers a day on the cruise is out of my system. Cuz they were delish.
That's our brother.
I'm sure.
Gotta love him.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Now he's going to sleep.
Yeah, of course he is.
Wouldn't you go to sleep if somebody was rubbing your belly?
Yeah, can you rub my belly later? Oh, I just got to look.
Yeah. Take his mama away.
Cooper's like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, Scooter.
Yeah. So, Steve, did you ever go to the Valcom Shutters?
The what?
I don't know. It's some store.
In Disney Springs.
Jennifer says the blood work detects back 90 days. The cheeseburgers will show up. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, the cheeseburgers were not 90 days ago.
It's less than 90 days.
Less than 90, so they won't show up. They'll show up in the next.
Oh my goodness, Steven.
Blood work detects up to 90 days.
Yeah, you keep
Up to
telling me
90
about
days. I thought you said before 90 days.
No,
No.
detects up to 90 days.
Come on. You teach health. You should know that.
I haven't taught health for years.
For years.
Did you just forget it then?
Yes, meaning it closed. Yes, exactly, Plymouth Rock.
I just don't care, Ben.
I know.
Love his thought process. I know. Yeah, well, that's him.
That's our brother.
I'm just gonna. Hey, I'm on rec.
Drinks a Mountain Dew every morning.
I do not.
Well, you did when you all baloney. You did that for years.
That's what I mean. I gave that up.
Yeah, but the damage was already done.
Well, that's what I'm trying to alleviate, Doug. New lifestyle.
What do you drink now?
I have a caffeinated sparkling ice.
Sparkling ice.
No sugar.
No sugar.
And no aspartame either. So not the dirty chemical that diet drinks have.
Okay. I just drink coffee. That's better for you.
Yeah. I don't care.
It's Jerry's World. I think Volcom is an athletic clothing store.
Oh, well, that's why we weren't in there, honey.
Do you have to be an athlete to go in there?
Well, I'm wondering if the employees were known as athletic supporters.
Yeah, because they support. Yeah.
So funny, honey.
Oh, that's just fantastic, Dougie.
Jennifer Caruso, I do not raise these two this way.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
I gotta find that soundbite.
You have to go on a stream.
Steve, I've been looking all morning.
Oh my gosh. To find that and have that as a clip you can play.
Oh, that'd be
because the beauty of the clip is she didn't care who else was in the stream. She just needed to get that message to Jennifer Caruso.
Yeah. Jennifer Caruso, there you go. Steve, there was a video of a guest climbing the Tree of Life in Animal Kingdom.
So instead of climbing the Aztec or whatever Mayan temple over in Epcot, somebody's now climbing the tree?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Christina G., good morning.
I guess, well, number one, have fun paying that fine.
Julian, good morning.
And you'll never be allowed in Disneyland.
And have fun going to Universal.
Yes, Salt Wife. Yeah, Steve used to teach health and phys ed. So
Yeah.
she says Steve taught health class. What has the world come to?
That's actually the major within my bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
Yep.
I taught anatomy and physiology too at one point.
Yep. Dina Turkey Lakeser says another Joker to be banned for life. Exactly. Thank you.
Yep.
Now we just need a couple 100,000 of them to do it, and then lines will be a lot less.
You know what you could do? Maybe you could subtly stand there with a sign saying, "Climb the temple contest this way,"
Yeah.
and see if anybody goes.
Put a sign. Climb the tree of life. Win a special prize.
Win a special prize.
This is a funny story.
Did Pete just text you?
Yes.
Don't read it out loud.
Don't?
Well, no, I guess we talked about that last night. That's right.
Oh my goodness.
It's my edumacation.
I am not saying this out loud because I am not getting blamed for this one. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Peter Joseph McDevitt, in the words of Debbie Bernfeld. But that is funny. Pete, maybe Regina and Jennifer Caruso together.
Oh my gosh!
Boys, settle down.
That's great.
Mom didn't raise you like that.
Oh, here we go.
That is terrible that people can pull that card on us now.
Yeah. Well. Oh, it is what it is. I read this. I saw an interview. What private joke are we missing? I can't say it.
We can't.
I can't say it on stream. Jennifer, I'll tell you later. But I can't say it on stream. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe I can.
So Jeremy Renner, who is Hawkeye from the Marvel series, he rejected an offer to do season 2. And everybody's like, oh, why would he do that? Blah, blah, blah. He said they contacted him, and it wasn't even a representative of Disney or anything. It was an accountant with Disney. They offered him half the money of what he made on the first season.
For season 1.
And he says, no. He says, he said he never asked for a raise. He never asked for anything special. He just said, I thought I could make.
But don't take money away.
I could make the same amount. He said, that's 8 months out of my life. Why would I do it for half the money? And I think, well, that just shows where Disney is at right now.
Yeah.
That
definitely, Doug.
And let me tell you, if they recast that role, it will be.
I won't watch it.
It will be terrible. And knowing Disney, they will do that.
Considering they have look-alike characters walking around their parks.
Oh my goodness, and they look nothing like them.
Oh, so for Moonlight Magic the other night, they had Star-Lord and Gamora outside of Guardians. Yeah, not even close.
Gamora's not so bad.
Gamora's not bad, but the guy they had for Star-Lord, not even close.
I know, and they need to quit doing it. They need to quit doing it because it just looks stupid.
It looks stupid.
So I'm hoping he's out when I'm down there in June so I could do a short and say, hey, look, everybody, it's the fake Star-Lord.
Yeah. Hey, I got to order food. I'm muting.
Oh, for crying out loud. So Disney store online has raised their minimum price for free shipping. A lot of people are not going to be happy about this one. So it used to be if you spend $75, you get free shipping. They have now raised it to $99. So you have to spend $100 online to get free shipping now. I will say though, they do have periods through the year. Well, like I'll get they'll email me a code and say, look, this weekend only, free shipping, So, if that's, you got to watch ahead and do that. But,
So Dougie, speaking of another charge, so we're at Moonlight Magic the other night, which is it's free for Disney Vacation Club members, and it's great. But we're in Epcot, and you know how there's an Epcot DVC lounge. So we come off a Figment, and there's people lined up to go up into the lounge, and I'm like, wonder what that's about. So I just asked. They were charging people $99.99 to go up for a special character event up in the lounge.
What?
Yeah. They were charging DVC members $99.99. Now, I don't know if that was per person or per group. What character could they have up there that possibly is worth $100?
Listen, I would pay $100 if Donald was up there and he would
the meal, right? Okay.
And he would sit there and rub my belly for like an hour.
Thank you. Ooh. Lady just stepped in front of me.
I would pay $100 if Donald Duck would rub my belly for an hour. So.
You would pay $100 if Donald Duck would rub your belly
for an hour.
For an hour.
Yep.
Now, would it change, Doug, where Donald was? Like, which Donald would you like? Would you like Donald over in Mexico?
It could be any Donald.
Any Donald.
Any Donald, doesn't matter. My favorite is the original.
Okay.
With no pants on.
No pants. No pants Donald.
Yep. Hey, there's Chris the Kerr's family. I'll put on a Donald Duck suit and we can negotiate.
That's funny.
That's great.
Morning. Coke, no ice, and bagel and hash brown?
Don't give it to him. He doesn't need it.
Can I have ketchup, please?
No ketchup. It's too much sugar.
Will you shut up? She's laughing.
Make sure you subscribe. Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug.
Yeah, I'm gone already.
Oh,
big mouth.
Ketchup is very bad for you.
I'm having ketchup. I just gave blood. I'm having ketchup. Man.
Mustard is better. There's no calories in mustard.
I'm not putting mustard on a hash brown.
Pete says, with the Donald Duck thing, he says, if you get a happy ending with that, you need therapy.
Doug laying down and letting Donald rub his belly would be like bouncers back in the 80s when they used to watch Roadhouse.
Oh, well, Plymouth Rock says, speaking of no pants, Doug, for $99, Pete will rub your belly. All right. Pete, if I give you a $99 super chat, will you rub my belly?
How about the loser of the race has to rub the other one's belly?
No, there's no race no more.
I told him.
No race.
Yeah.
Oh my
I told
goodness.
you that a while ago.
Here we go with the short-term memory loss again.
I don't know if I was a part of that.
Yeah. You are.
When I put that in the chat, that's what I was meaning.
Specifically talked to you for that.
Unbelievable.
Jennifer Caruso ruined it.
Jennifer Caruso ruined.
Yep. Kay Wilby, good morning.
So she is the pooper on the party.
She is. Not a chance in hell. And you can play Vince McMahon theme right here.
No chance. That's what you got. And do the walk and everything.
Oh, that's great. All right, so Disney Store raises minimum price for free shipping. Go figure on that one. Oddly enough, one thing I'm shocked, Steve, that they have not done yet is start some kind of subscription service to the store where you pay like $49.99 a year and you get free shipping, like Amazon, Walmart.
Like Amazon Prime, yeah.
I am so surprised they have not done that.
Yeah, because they're such money grubbing scum. That's right, I went there, people.
Oh. Last bit of news here, Stevie. Disney Experience Chairman Josh D'Amaro, the little Bob Iger clone, takes over for CEO Bob Iger in 2025 Moffett-Nathanson Conference. I have no idea what that is, nor do I care.
Nor do I care.
The article reads that Josh D'Amaro is one of the front runners to take the CEO position because he is being sent to all these conferences and everything that, good old Bob Iger, who got a 43.
Well, Doug, I mean, he was up for it even when they chose Chapek.
I know. But here's the thing. Bob Iger got a $43 million bonus package. And this guy can't even go and make appearances where he's supposed to. You could pay me $1 million. And I'll
He's
go
too important, Doug.
Listen, I'll go do whatever you want me to do. I'll go rub whoever's belly I have to rub for $1 million.
For $1 million.
And this guy got a $43 million bonus package on top of what he made last year. So I just think it's ridiculous. Yeah, not a fan of this guy either. So he's just like he's.
I'd rub bellies all day for $1 million.
Oh, I'd rub anybody's belly.
Anybody.
That includes you.
I don't have $1 million.
No. Uh-oh.
All right. Douglas, I have to go into work.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
By the way, I'm off today.
It's okay.
I have to go get my fingerprints done.
Yeah, we get our Doug, we get our waitress from Whispering Canyon to rub your belly.
There you go.
What was her name?
I don't know, but she was like 80 years old and was going to wear a bikini.
Yeah, she could wear a bikini and rub Doug's belly.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Tina Marie said I looked great last night in the muscle shirt with my.
Oh, yeah. Well, so, all right. Well, everybody have a great weekend. Doug, are you doing anything tomorrow?
Coffee talk tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Wow. That's early. I might be up. We're going to the beach tomorrow. So beach day tomorrow.
Beach day.
Love you, brother.
Love you, sister. But thank you, everybody, again for your prayers and thoughts and condolences. And if I don't wake up tomorrow morning that early, have a great weekend.
You too, buddy. I'll talk to you.
Bye,
All right. Love you, man. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Plymouth Rock. Exactly. His retirement package will include free shipping.
God bless you, sweetheart.
That's great. All right, let me show you who's live here today, and then are you settled? You good? Yeah, he's sleeping again. So, thank you, Christina. You're going to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, Mikey. Nice. Have a good time. So live today, folks, and once again, I pulled these early this morning. I will update my Instagram as the day goes on. Ear to Ear Magic is live from Disney's Animal Kingdom this morning. Goo to You is live at 9 a.m. They're going to do a Universal Park Hopping Day. Epic Universe and Islands of Adventure they're doing. So go check out Goo to You, and they'll have a good time. They're good guys.
Yeah.
In fact, Mama Goo just sent me a message.
Mhm.
They're a good family. April, A Bouncing Journey is live at 2 p.m. She is at Animal Kingdom. Why is everybody at Animal Kingdom today? Is there something going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's an anniversary.
I don't know, but check out April. She'll be at Animal Kingdom. The Nerd Herders will be live tonight, 5 p.m., and they are doing plain white teas. Are at Garden Rock this weekend. So check out the Nerd Herders. Donnyland is live at 8 p.m. from Disneyland. Christy PH Disney. Christy PH Disney. She's a newer channel. She sent me also a very wonderful message.
Wonderful.
She will be live tonight at Disneyland. Fire of the Rising Moons. Okay, so go check out 8:15 tonight. Check out Christy PH Disney. Go over there and tell her that me and Pete McDevitt sent her over to say hello. Disney Secret Kingdom. This is another great West Coast streamers. They'll be live tonight from Disneyland at 9 p.m. Fantastic Friday night. They're going to do rides, merch, probably fireworks. So go check them out. Amusement Park Pirates are going to be live tonight, 10 p.m. They're going to be live at Universal Fan Fest nights in California. So if you haven't seen this yet, Christy streamed it last week, and it was pretty cool. Though, especially the Back to the Future part.
I saw a few pictures
Yeah.
from the Super Mario or Super
Nintendo World, yeah.
And they looked amazing.
Yep. So go check out Amusement Park Pirates, everybody. Dave's Disney Dreams live tonight with his Friday night shenanigans show, 11:15 p.m. You never know. I may pop into that tonight. It all depends.
At 11:15?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, the coup de grace of the night, Pete McDevitt, live news and merch, 9 p.m. You're going to get me. You're going to get Mara Molly, Tina, and a special guest. So tune in tonight to see who that special guest is. Phenomenal. I'm going to say, I'm only going to say he's an artist.
Okay.
A very popular artist.
Woo.
So you're going to want to be there tonight.
It'll be fun.
And I have to be on my best behavior.
Yes. Always.
Can't guarantee that.
I know.
So that is it on Who's Live today. You'll be at Splitsville tomorrow, 4 p.m. Nice.
Okay.
We ate there. We went to eat there with Regina and Richard.
It was really good.
It was good food. It was. So, all right, folks. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You know, my family appreciates all the support.
You've all been amazing.
We're going to start getting back to regular life, and it's going to be hard. You know, I would talk to Mom multiple times throughout the day, have many conversations with her through the years. It's going to be hard coming home at lunchtime and
not having that phone call.
Yeah, not not talking to her, and on the way home from work talking to her, and so, but life will go on. I know she's in a better place, and I can only, it pushes me to be a better person so that one day that I will make it there. And one of the last things that I told her was that I'll see her again. So thank you, everybody. I do have our inspiration. I'm sorry. I totally forgot our
He's chillaxing
inspiration.
with Mama.
I see.
He's like, this is comfy.
Oh, is it now?
All right, this is from Philippians.
Ooh.
And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. So there you go. Thank you guys for being here. Thank my members. Thank every subscribers. Ninja Watchers, thank you. Moderators, thank you. Everybody in this community, all of Zipper Nation, you're all loved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very much. Spoken like the favorite son. You got it. You got it, Plymouth Rock.
Y'all were like family.
I am going to stop over, see my sister today, and, you know, and talk to her a little bit. And but thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tonight on P. McDevitt Show. Come back tonight. We're going to have some fun. And then tomorrow I'll be back with Coffee Talk. So
thank you, Coasty. It means a lot.
And as always, everybody, Mom always loved that I ended with this.
Yeah.
Go out, do something kind for somebody.
Bye, guys.
Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down.